Hey, well, I originally planned this video to be like a week in my life, as I am going away on Monday down to Sydney for a really exciting event. And I thought I'd bring you guys along, so I just thought I'll film a whole week in my life and there can be a little like fun surprise at the end. However, I feel like it would bring far more value to you guys if I talked about how I structure my work when I have a couple of days off, as I don't want my work for the hotel that I work for as a graphic designer to like lack when I am away for half of the week. Anyway, as a brief overview of my work week, I have Mondays where I go to my retail job and I work a full day there, so there's not a lot of room for anything else. And then I have Tuesdays where I work the full day for the Newcastle Hotel, which is the nightclub that I do graphic design and social media for. Wednesdays I save for personal projects, so this YouTube channel, my drawings, I'm practicing drawing so I feel more comfortable posting it on Instagram and enjoying the process a lot more. But sometimes I will do Newcastle Hotel work on that day if things come up. Essentially, I am on the clock with the Newcastle Hotel from Tuesday to Friday every week. Then on Thursday, I will do a half day at my retail job, and for the other half of the day, I just spend it doing grocery shopping and just resetting the house, doing all the odd jobs around that I've missed for the week. Fridays, generally, I treat it as my Saturday, but a lot of the time I end up doing this stuff as well as the Newcastle Hotel work. And then Saturdays, I absolutely do not let anyone touch my Saturdays. That's my only day off officially, and I spend it with my partner, and it's just a chill day. Usually we just do stuff with the dog or things like that. And then Sundays, I am back at my retail job doing a full day there, so there's not a lot of time on that day either. So with that out of the way, let's talk about next week. On Monday, we're going down to Sydney to a very cool event. You'll see later in the video. I'm gonna try and take videos while I'm down there. I just want to get better at filming in public and more comfortable with that kind of thing, because I want to bring you guys along to a lot of the festivals and events we go to, as it's a blast and it's the job I want to have. I need to be more comfortable filming in public. I gotta go into the hotel more and take videos of people enjoying themselves and having a good time at our events, and it just makes me feel really uncomfortable, but it's my job. So Monday's completely off the table. Tuesday we will be coming back in the morning, so we're staying in Sydney and then we'll come back home straight after that on the Tuesday. So I'm not sure what time I'm gonna get home, but I hope that there is going to be time to dedicate to the Newcastle Hotel. I'm working Wednesday, working Thursday, Fridays off, Saturdays off, and then Sunday I'm working again. So that means this week I really need to plan things meticulously, so then I do extra hours for my graphic design role as well as my personal projects, so then I have room to enjoy my time off next week. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I won't have to do anything on the Tuesday and I can just chill out after being away. So yeah, I thought I would throw you back to earlier in the week when Past Georgia thought she was filming a week in my life, and I discussed my dilemmas from Tuesday while working for the Newcastle Hotel, and then had to do stuff on Wednesday. So I just thought I'd let her talk you through what everything was done, so then that saves me time. My computer, halfway through doing one of my projects, decided now's the time to do a Windows update, and took 2 hours. So that completely derailed my workday for the Newcastle Hotel. Man, I hate Windows updates. Worst part of my job, hands down. And I kind of just did a couple of odd chores around the house, and yeah, what I could do without a computer, which wasn't a lot. So yeah, I thought this morning, seeing as though I was so behind, I just got stuck in and got a bunch done that I was supposed to get done yesterday. And yeah, so for the rest of the vlog, I just thought I would show you everything that I made. And yeah, if there's anything that you like and you don't know how to do, I'm happy to do a little tutorial. Just leave it in the comments and I will get around to making one. I don't know if you guys are interested in more tutorial stuff, because I'm just kind of learning myself, but I really like to teach, and I thought it would be fun to just show off what I made, as I'm pretty proud of it. So yeah, welcome to the office zone. Hell yeah. I don't know what to say. My first little project, I started off with like a graffiti kind of vibe, as I really liked this effect, and I had like a little person down in the corner here looking up at it, and it looked really cool, but there was no way to put all the details on the poster without it looking a little cheesy. Yeah, so I tried to elevate the designs a little bit so that they don't give off this like template feel, and sticking the text over the top just made it look like that. So I had to rethink my whole design, and I came up with this, which I think looks sick. Yeah, I'm really quite proud of this. This is kind of where my graphic design abilities are at now, and I'm impressed. I am, not to toot my own horn, but I'm very impressed with my work. Yeah, it's just simple overlays and things like that, but I put a lot of thought into the way it is collaged all together so that it would work and you could still read the text. The text still a bit more interesting, and it adds to the design by it being its own little thing. But yeah, the full social suite, that's the Facebook event. And then just a story tile. I make them all the exact same. And then the next event is unannounced, but by the time you see this, it should be announced. This is put on by a resident DJ, and he's doing his own event, so it's not done in the branding of the club. He just needed me to make something for him. He asked for something very specific. I think I hit the nail on the head. It just, something looks off about it, and I don't know what. So I've sent him a couple different versions to let me know what he thinks it might be and how to change it, as I've been looking at it for hours now, and I can't figure it out. So yeah, I made, you can't really see, but I made a different logo for it. I just didn't know if you could read this as Boogie with the two people dancing there or not. That was that one, and I think that is it for what I have made so far. Welcome back. So yeah, I just work my Tuesday like normal. However, this Tuesday my PC decided that it was gonna do a Windows update. So I had to push it to Wednesday, meaning that any prep work I was going to do on Wednesday has to now be done today. So I'm gonna walk you through it. Hello. This video could not get any messier, but I forgot to turn my mic on while recording this part, and this was definitely the coolest part of this whole video, and I spoke to the void for however long. But yeah, essentially, I am trying a new technique where you use source to make a font, and then you use that font on a project. So I've got barbecue sauce here, and I'm using it for adult toy bingo. The poster that I made for that, I'm not going to be able to show you the poster because YouTube does not like the actual word that I had to use for it. But if you want to see it, it's on my Instagram, how I made it and everything. Yeah, it was really fun, and I might just do a sped up clip of me making the font for you so you can kind of get an idea, and then if I can try and show part of it but blur out the word that I'm not allowed to say, then I'll do that too. But yeah, enjoy. Bye. So we have done our barbecue sauce experiment. Didn't take me as long as I thought it would, and ended up looking kind of sweet on the paper. Let's see how it translates to the computer though. So that's what we're up to. Hello again. That's just my printer. I have finished the adult toy bingo posts, which was the biggest thing on the to-do list, and it took a very long time, but I managed to make a really cool little reel to go on social media, as we've noticed our reels have been going really well. So I just thought I'd show you. I might get issues with the audio, so I'll cut it out. But yeah. Alright. It's pretty fun. I love it so much.
Don't stop, yeah, I'm that bitch.
So yeah, pretty pumped about launching this one tonight. I'm going to probably post it on my Instagram as well, just because I am very proud of this and I made it with sauce. So that was pretty fun. Yeah, so to prepare myself for next week, the next thing I'll do is schedule all the posts for this event all of next week, so I don't have to worry about it, especially because this isn't a ticketed event. I can just schedule the stories and it will be done. So that's what we're gonna do now. Alright, I hyperfixated way too close to the sun, but I had a lot of fun making that barbecue sauce thing, and now everything for next week is all scheduled on the socials. So that makes me feel really good. I don't have to do anything on Tuesday unless there's anything desperate we get while I'm away. So yeah, now I'm just going to do a little bit of cleaning up at the house. I think we're going to do grocery shopping tomorrow because I just got too much work this week to get it done before the weekend. And yeah, I'm just going to make it all nice and clean, so when it comes to Monday and we have to leave, we don't have to clean before we go, and it's nice when we get back. Yeah.